Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys again.
Standout wide receiver Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State is rumored to go number 25 to the Houston Texans because he played with CJ Stroud as his quarterback at Ohio State back when they were together. So what do you think about this reunion if Egbuka went to Houston, and what do you think that would add to Houston's wide receiver core? Obviously, they lost Stephon Diggs this offseason. Pretty much would be replacing him with Egbuka.
Yeah, I mean, I think Egbuka had a very strong draft year, 10 touchdowns. He had, a little over 1,000 yards, and he was on a very stacked Ohio State team that ended up winning that national title. Guys like Jeremiah Smith, who are underclassmen, that they're going to be names. He's going to be a name to look out for in future drafts. But I think when you think of quarterbacks, and one way that you can help them succeed is not only bringing in guys for them to get the ball to, but I think it helps when there's familiarity. We saw the Bengals do that after drafting Joe Burrow. They drafted Jamar Chase, who they played together in college, and we've seen the great success that they've had personally between themselves. And we've seen that with a lot of other guys around the league. So I think it would be a good move. I think continuity matters in the NFL. I think that's something Cam Newton talked about. And one way that successful franchises are run is that they have that continuity. So I like the move. Obviously, it's not like they're using a top 10 pick on him, which I think for him, the numbers he put up and his skill set, I think late first round is good value. So I think they should take him. So how helpful do you think that would be if they can get Stroud, a guy that he's played with and had some success with?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great pick for the Texans. Obviously, they've done really good in the draft the last few years, obviously taking Will Anderson and CJ Stroud in the draft and pretty much turning around their whole organization when they were a dumpster fire. So I think Egbuka would be a nice addition. I think as well them losing obviously a star in Laramie Tunsil at left tackle. Maybe they address the offensive line a little bit unless they have somebody in house that they know that can replace him at this moment. But besides that, I think it'd be a good pick. I think there's a lot of wide receivers in this draft that you can get second and third round. I think maybe reaching the first round of this year's draft for a wide receiver isn't really the best move. I think that last year we saw guys at the end of the first round get drafted that weren't really first round talents as we saw last year. I know the southern guy like Xavier Legette from South Carolina, like he came out, he was supposed to be first round talent, and he dropped a lot of key passes. He didn't show in his first year to be a star. So I don't know if Egbuka can change that, but I don't really think this is a strong wide receiver class. And I think if you take a wide receiver in the first round, no matter who you are, I think you're reaching, because I think majority of the first round talent this year is not at the wide receiver position.